troll face.
Hello,
Um,
everybody, and welcome to this very exciting race, the penultimate one of knockouts. Going to be very exciting today. We've got uh, the mastermind behind Speed Simpsons, Critch, and the not yet sub 130 Greeny. It's going to be pretty fun.
Wait, what? Not yet.
Oh yeah, no, that's a lie. It's a myth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
see.
ladies and gentlemen and jellyfish enthusiasts, this will be a very good race. Joining me today is Potato.
I just need to
Hello.
find my phone.
This should be
Shall
a
be
good
ready.
one. Both runners, if the tournament started right now, if I'm not mistaken, would be second seeds. I'm not 100% sure about Critch,
I
but
think that's correct.
so this should be a good one. It does, nonetheless. There's still a 90-second gap between their PBs, so Critch probably has slight advantage. But this should be a good one. I'm gonna go all in with my donuts as soon as we get a prediction going.
Some say that Critch is a little under the weather, so I know.
I just need to quickly do something. Then I will be ready.
Well, how are you doing today, my fellow comment? Okay.
I'm
Bless
doing
you.
good. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. I'm pretty sleepy as always in the commentator booth. Something about being in the commentator booth makes me want to go to bed. Maybe because it's right beside my bed.
I've done 3 2% runs today.
Let's go. Did you go world record yet?
No, I almost got sub 130 and then blew up for waste in 7-7.
Aww.
I drove straight into the alien car thinking, oh, this will just blow him up. Nope.
Yeah. Blowing up the waist is a lot easier with cheats.
I am ready.
Somebody doing
So-
a big box of 3 donuts on Greeny.
I'm not gonna lie, I meant to put 3.2k and put 3. There we go.
Yeah. Are both gentlemen ready?
Oui.
I am. Good luck, Rich.
GL, HF.
Okay, so we will begin in 3, 2, 1, and begin.
And they're off.
A new cola, kids. And this one isn't poisonous to anybody.
That we know of.
New and improved Buzz Cola is made from only the finest sugars and waters.
It's a
Plus,
great
it has a
cutscene.
special ingredient, too
You don't get to
hot
see it
for
enough.
the FDA.
But with the tournament,
It'll give you the
you
get
get
up
to
and
see
go.
it every
You
run.
need to do all the pathetic
Smiley
stuff you have
face.
to do.
This is only, what, the
Try new
97th time we've seen it
Cola.
this tournament?
Cola.
Yeah.
Let's get Buzz
Is it? I
Cola.
don't know.
Yeah.
Is that a random number? Also, that
it's the best.
prediction is looking really even. Someone, Oh, never mind. Someone put 30k on Critch.
Scared and disoriented. I'm calling mother.
Critch going for the bush. Gets it and the wasp. Nice. Greeny doing the same. Also getting it. Let's go.
Hey, Apu.
It's actually really weird to watch this game in normal speed now.
Go back home and
Both runners getting a 111.
Piece of cake.
Some would say a 111 is a little bit slow.
Woohoo! All right. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Some
You
might
suck
say
my
that,
straight.
but, you know.
You, I hate.
I think that it is kind of decent.
I don't know. Maybe in a race, I would take it. You know, it's It's takeable. Losing 1 second at best. It's not the end of the world, but could be tragic.
I think my
Critch.
best is a 1:15 at the moment.
In your face! Woohoo!
I think Greeny might catch up a little bit, but don't actually know. Maybe not. It's hard to tell. It's Homer one wrong turn and you lose like a second. But not really much goes wrong.
This is a really bad day.
Take that!
I also got all my donuts on
It's
Greeny,
crashing time!
mainly because I'm broke and I wanted to win my donuts back and he's the underdog. I usually bet more on
What's next?
who's gonna win me more
Taking it
money
to Barney.
You know
than,
what?
or donuts I mean, than who's actually going to win the race.
Oh, I forgot my. You.
I haven't put a big boy bet before, so
It was like that when I got here.
apart
Well
from the
done.
60k
Now
I
I
put
need
on
Flanders'
Vapo,
stupid
but
picture of his stupid family.
Look out!
Please don't sue.
I'm not afraid to die.
Whoa,
Okay,
Greeny
last one.
car doing
Where did
like
I
a
leave
side
Rod's
flip
stupid
almost
inhaler?
on the jump.
Duh,
That was
on top of
weird.
the dump truck. Now
Both
you
of them
turn this
Bomers
dump
in
before the
time
cops
in
find
chat
me
just for
sitting
the
around
inhaler
talking to
times.
myself.
Looks like a 123 from Critch. And a little bit slower from Greeny, a 125. You hate to see it. This could determine the run.
Just call me
It
Air
comes down to
Homer.
a second or two. Could all come down to the inhaler time pickup.
Flanders, look. I'm so talented and good looking.
if it comes down to the inhaler time pickup, I think Omers would just
Tell me you're
do a little jig through town.
Would agree, both with bad inhaler times, but Critch
my
with
lost
the
duck
faster
joke.
one. They should both quit, especially Greeny. That is mean. Moflick could also impact the race. Yes, it is kind of a hard strat. Both runners pretty consistent at it from what I've seen though, so I hope not.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. Barney, can I?
Greeny with a little more trouble pushing Lenny.
Sweet.
Only loses like a
Let's do this
second.
thing.
As long as you're able to push him forward to some degree.
Nothing lasts forever. That hurt. Take that. So long, suckers.
And as expected, both of them
Army
using the Plow King.
retribution.
It is the fastest car to use. So we all know.
I have no
But if you didn't, now you do.
What was that? Sorry, I tuned out.
Will be mine.
Just
Watch
saying
it.
the
school
Plow
bus?
King.
Mean
Oh, what?
speed
No.
thingy.
No, in Homer 1 for this mission.
School
Plow
bus?
King's the best.
Tickling my-
Yeah, use a school bus and car bomb him. You're right. My bad. Oh no, disaster.
Oh no. Disaster class right from Greeny.
How can I?
Oh, GG, everyone that put their donuts on Greeny. The race is now
Not
over.
like anyone likes these
JK.
things.
He's gonna lose like 20 seconds here.
Stupid like
Opting
a
to
fox.
blow him up before the one
Mess up
pixel
later.
backup.
If
I don't know
you're so smart, how
if
come
this
I
is the right
broke
idea,
you?
but
He gets for a
Anyone
Questi class
likes
roll.
these
That's a
things.
5-coin win. Can we
That
get a
is true.
CPS check on
Stupid
that?
like a fox.
so that's a 156 office space.
If you're so
Optimally,
smart, how come I broke you?
with ESS, Greeny could probably get a 130 if he gets this right and 2 hits them. So that means
Well, I
that
know.
crusty glass
Oh,
was
that was too
approximately 5 coins for 26
Can you come and
seconds.
get-
So that's slow.
Really? I was about to say that's fast.
Well, what is that? 1 coin per 5 seconds?
We take those, you know.
So, point two? Wait, how does CPS even work? I can't. It's slow.
It's
Right.
one coin
Anyways.
every 5 and a bit seconds.
In other unexplained news, strange black vans
Hey
have been
Lambton, what's the
appearing all over
CPS
town.
on 5 coins for 26 seconds?
Marge, that black van is spying on us.
Oh, homie, you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
I'm too tired to do the math.
186,000 donuts.
Whoa,
Lambton chucking the 100k
about
on
point
Critch.
two? Oh yeah, that makes sense, because it's just 25. Yeah, okay, yeah. So just
You know what?
under point two CPS.
Mistakes were made.
Took me that long to figure that out. I'm disappointed in myself.
Lambton, you chucking 100k? I won't do it.
Is Critch? No, it's just the way he's driving. I thought he was using the Plow King for a second.
To
I think
have a
he's
good
in.
stage, there is a knockouts. There is a tournament for people who don't make the knockouts.
Is Critch not driving the family sedan? He looks really high up.
I think he's driving the Plow King.
He is.
It is
Okay.
slightly slower, but it has the chances of the wasps.
Ah, you're right. He's driving it really well. The fact that I couldn't even notice. He's staying really close to the van.
There's one. Technically, yeah. One, technically two.
Greeny didn't get the wasp, and Critch did, so he should be able to get one as a freebie and ESS here, or he could opt to kick the second one on foot.
So
Yeah,
due
he's gonna go for the
to
freebie. Smart.
due to house
I'll pay you in back rubs.
forfeiting the race, because of the way prizes work this year, Rugma will be doing his run at some point. Because he is in the hunt for average time prize and best time prize, so it's only fair that he gets that opportunity.
Everyone better stay out of my way.
Let's do this.
Critch on for a pretty okay homer one. And Greeny not getting either of the wasps as freebies, so I think he might use the Plow King in 1-7 this season. We will see.
He definitely needs the coins.
Oh, Bone Storm kind of stopping for a second for Critch, but still off to a good start.
And you like 9 before the tree, so you just need to get 1.
That class truck
Ooh.
was just an 04, and the school bus at the end. Both in unfortunate spots, but it still makes it.
Oh, that's gonna cost me.
Looks harder than it is.
Greeny doing just as good of a job and hasn't really got traffic to contend with here.
Yes, if you're able to despawn that minivan that he did, it usually makes the traffic pretty consistent at the end. Otherwise, I find there's problems like what Critch had.
Piece of cake.
Oh no.
Oh, I wanted a peanut.
Despite all the difficulties Greeny had with his canyon arrow, it's a 107, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
We'll
pretty solid.
flip out.
He did have ESS.
He did, but
Team Montgomery. Everyone.
still, what, a 110-ish? Which is still pretty good considering it spun out and didn't want to do anything. And that was, what, 10 OX for Critch? 11 OX for Critch, sorry.
No problem.
I think it was an 1108, to be exact.
And
Yeah.
Greeny going for a wasps, but not getting them in the very
Did he not get either of them? Oh no. He's gonna get the tree coins. He might have got it one in the meantime since we last
No,
checked. He
no,
has
he had
30
like
more.
he had
Oh.
260 something, and now he's got 280. So got some If you got the crusty glass
You're all mine.
with shortcut and then a few
Okay.
extra coins.
That makes
Smell you
sense.
later, stinky
Meanwhile,
gator.
Critch got the
Nobody
best sports
does
car
it
spawn you
better.
can get.
Safe
Greeny
and
getting
sound.
basically the second
Too
best
late.
right beside that one. Which doesn't really make a difference. Both really fast.
Basically the same.
Two
Yeah,
weren't meant
it's
to
the
get
same
this
thing.
much
It's just
exercise.
a little scarier getting the
You
second one
got it. Eat
because it's
asphalt
farther
eaters.
away, I guess. It shows up later. But it appeared nonetheless.
Just give me a
Yeah.
sec to catch my
As long
breath.
as you don't get the worst one, you can pretty much manipulate nowadays. It's
Totally
just
awesome. Oh man, this
He did get the
sucks.
trailer
I
park
remember this
wasp?
being
I
here
thought I saw
before.
him miss that.
Woo, nice one.
He had 250
Gimme,
coins
gimme,
coming out of the trailer park.
So glad to be
I
of
think
service.
I find going if you don't depending on whether you spawn in the barn wasp or not affects
Sorry, Bob.
getting the trailer park or getting the
Easy
stonecutter
peasy.
wasps in your car with family sedan a lot. I find if you want the front wasp to have collision in FBI because it's typically lower and the back one to have collision in 1.7, you're able to minute that according to the barn wasp. I don't know whether you want the barn wasp to be spawned in or not and when, but
That was totally awesome.
I find that
One does
makes it slightly more
lay some
consistent.
rubber down.
I think Quimby actually pointed that out to me, that the front wasp is somehow easier to get in FBI. It doesn't make any sense, but it is.
You're all mine.
It makes sense because usually when you go by the first time in Stonecutters, one of them has collision, assuming you got the trailer park wasp, and the next time you go by, the other one does that didn't the first time. So,
That's the
and then
bomb.
if knowing that, it should make getting all three easier,
Bart Simpson at your service.
unless you're spawning in another wasp in between your trips to the Stonecutter wasp.
Yeah, I totally rule.
Wasps are complicated
Whoa,
and hurt
wicked.
my head.
Really must learn how to drive.
Critch just whiffed on the Vox wasp, I think. That one's kind of stinky.
It is. There was some sort of like a nip for it of like spawning this one, that one, and the other one.
The Vox wasp? I've read that. I think Keith brought that up. Could have
I
something
think
to
it
do
was
with making it more
Spruce.
consistent. Was it Spruce? It was Spruce. You're right.
Yeah, it was something to do with if you don't spawn the car wash wasp to spawn the donut lard lads wasp, and and vice versa.
That could be the case, as Greeny gets the Vox wasp and kind of catches up on coins. I personally think it's just your approach on the wasp. Sometimes it's going to be a little higher than other times, but if you turn into it, I think the car catches a little more air because of like the way the car is. When you turn, the car is kind of tilt upwards, so the front corner of the car sticks up more. I find you're more inclined to hit it if you're turning into it.
Critch
But that's
getting
also
that jump.
could be a placebo.
No, I think it is something to do with the angle of the car, because there's always the case of like if you aren't at the right angle, you ain't gonna hit it because of the fact that it has a hitbox. But
Yeah.
Critch not happy with something, but
I don't know if that's a placebo because realistically your car does stick out slightly taller if you're turning because the car is shaped like a rectangle. So if it's on an angle, it'll be slightly higher up.
yeah, it's not really. It's not placebo per se. It's more minimal.
It could be though, because it could make zero difference when it comes to the actual hitbox.
Time to rock. Jump
But
right.
I would assume the hitbox matches what we see in the game with the
Gotta
car.
work off my gut.
I don't know.
Maybe, but who knows with this game?
Hitboxes are another thing entirely. Games.
Tubular impact.
What's my name?
Critch kind of gets the strat a bit where you get turned around for the traffic car there. It's kind of newish. Or at least that being consistent is newish. Timing it with the snake voice line to get the car to spawn in and turn your car around.
Oh, that was so cool.
Oof.
Oh, this is too cool
Now, what you do for 2% in this mission is so fun. After you speak
Yeah.
to Snake.
It makes this mission great. Critch
I
is also
found
one
out
hit, by the way.
what you have to do is like you can grind it round without. You don't have to line up. You can just. Honk
Yeah,
as
you
go
blew my
round.
mind when I saw that. You just horn jumped like right at the start of the mission and it took you onto the shortcut. And I was telling you, like, you just gotta drive and line it up and then you just went and it worked. I'm gonna start doing that.
It works every time, by the way.
Hey there, Mr.
That's so cool.
No problemo. Eat my dust, dust
Greeny
eaters.
getting the Gamden jump.
Why is Greeny not in the lead? He missed Smithers' strat.
Yeah, he missed it quite badly. He lost what 26 seconds, I think it was.
All right.
Maybe a little less for his PB, but yeah. Something.
That
I
was
don't know.
totally awesome. Woo, nice one.
Would have been very close if out of Homer 1 if he had got the strat. To be fair, he is very consistent at missing office space. I think he did it like every run today, so gotta give him props for that. Consistency is key to this game.
You got the wrong idea. That is, I mean, yeah, you want to be consistent as a speedrunner. Critch
Did
getting
get the
the-
crossing glass, that was worth.
just noticed now that Critch had the car wash wasp to get here, so he must have missed it in 2-4.
Oh, he
Meaning
did
he's-
main menu warps, I believe.
Yeah, so if he made menu warp, I imagine he's gonna go for gazebo as well, and then main menu warp after this.
I don't think he didn't miss it in 2-4. I believe he consciously goes for main menu warp route all the time because he doesn't
Okay.
like the amount of coins he has one main menu warp, and he just finds it safer for
It is, definitely.
4
so-
seconds. Something like 4 seconds time loss.
Makes sense.
The amount of coins you get for it is decent enough, you know.
Personally, I just find if I have low coins, I'll just go for the gazebo. And it's like 50 extra coins. But then it's also like, I think I used to get gazebo every run and try to get every single wasp in part 1 every run. The coins in the level are just fast
I am so sick of this happening.
Nice driving, man. I need your
for the most part.
You got it.
I think I've said it before, but
Time for some
part 1
road
has a
rage.
lot of
Park
like really
Simpson
fast,
style.
just out of the way coins compared to a lot of other levels.
I
Like
remember these being here before.
pretty much just have to look left or right, and suddenly there's something else you can pick up if you need it.
Yeah. Especially monkeys. There's the box with the dirt jump. Every single monkey, or every single wasp is by a monkey. So if you can get it in your car, it's good. And then the ones at the town hall, you just jump on top of your car and kick them, and they're still really fast. The fence conveniently right at the end of sellouts.
Whoa, wicked. Gimme, gimme,
And you
gimme.
got the vents on the
This is
sit and
too
rotate,
cool
which
for
you
school.
get during
Mother
sellouts
was a
if you're
tour.
doing good.
Yeah.
Lisa did it.
Or you get them if you're doing bad and go, oh well, at least I got the coins.
Ow, my
can relate.
skull. My beautiful skull.
Critch gets one of the town hall ones with his car, meaning he probably missed the courthouse wasp or the museum wasp.
Museum, and then he got courthouse.
That makes sense.
And gazebo wasn't there, so it didn't mess up like
Yeah.
what wasps you could get.
Off for Bart.
Greny's
Oh,
coins
awesome, man. That was
feel
the best ride ever.
low to me, but
Yeah, a bit. I think it's just because of Homer 1. The wasp's not going his way.
Please.
Gets a car bomb and a vent, but has to
oh,
immediately pay the price and
Oh, yeah.
avoid the
I
cops.
totally rule.
Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh no.
Here's your last
Was it worth it?
Bart Simpson at your service.
Well,
Oops.
26 coins lost and some time lost.
Who needs coin?
Whoa. Lousy laws of physics.
It was one of the fastest busts I've ever seen. They're getting hit and run.
It's just gonna get more crusty glasses to make up for it.
Eat my dust, dust eaters. That was totally awesome.
Critch with a little bit of a slow second car, but gets the strat anyways. I think he played it very safe. And should blow
Whoa,
the third here.
Eat
Nice.
asphalt eaters. Ow, my coccyx.
Chris
Eat
is having a good run so
Tiniest.
far. He's gonna be a low
Yeah.
23 at this point. Maybe a mid 23, but it's
Take that.
decent
find-
run.
Oh man, this sucks.
I think he was a little bit late on the fourth car, and that's why you're not able. I think that personally lately I've been finding with that fourth car, with the really fast strat where you push him against the back wall and line him up. I think it has to do more with the third car than anything, because it's like the timing of when you hit him versus when he starts turning. And if you blow up the third car in a kind of slow way, it makes it so you're always going to be late for that strat. Talk right over him getting the cutscene. Let's go. On 200 FPS. The most missed cutscene this tournament. And he gets it. That's awesome.
It's like a 23, 22. So yeah, I think Critch will be happy with this.
Yeah, it's pretty good pace. Especially in a tournament. See, Greeny times it like perfectly. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but like, that was perfect. He gets the strat. Like right before he straightens out after the turn when you hit him. That's like the perfect time to do it. That's what I was trying to say before Critch got the cutscene, and then Greeny did it.
I think you could have avoided that.
Now can you tell me if you've seen my pointy-headed nuisance?
Silence.
You want to lightly tap and push. I do agree the way you push him has a lot to do with it as well, but I think the timing is how you can get it consistently with when he turns.
Hey, I'm just a little girl.
Yeah, that part of it is oh no.
Well, this is something. I think Greeny
You almost hit a person.
will not be too pleased by this.
Now to get
Oh, but not over. Critch getting in the sports car. Let's go.
Wow.
Smartly driving to the left
Lisa Simpson
before
at your
it gave him the
service.
glitch
School
that
of
kicked
the
him out of the
streets.
car, or gave him the
Speed,
e-brake
glorious
glitch,
speed.
so that he
I'm
could
sure
talk to
he's a
Millhouse
pony
faster.
right now. Millhouse?
He was like expecting it to happen, so he started turning, I believe. Critch is gonna mess up. It's Critch. I don't know. Critch over the past few months to like little while has been getting a lot more consistent. I don't know how his late game is. I don't watch him all that often.
Thank
Right.
goodness for seatbelts.
I feel like I feel like Critch having a bad late game was a really old theme, right? Right?
Yeah, but once you do something once, it will always be with you no matter what, even if you become great at the game.
That out.
This is true.
What the heck were you thinking? What's happening?
Am I old enough to drink coffee yet?
A bad 4-1 will always be a Greeny 4-1.
Oh, Mom. Oh, come
A
on.
new runner who resets in Homer 1 would always be Potato.
Yeah.
I hope Bart gets blamed for that. Sorry. Now, that was efficient.
Sometimes I feel like I should not reset in Homer 1,
I got my
just because
mojo
it's a
working
bad
now.
influence. People watch and then see it, and they're like, "Well, I'm gonna reset when I hit a car now," and it's like,
Hopefully
well,
my store will not be robbed more than
maybe
4
I
times
shouldn't
while
even
I
be
am
doing
driving
that
around today.
sometimes, but
Hello, Springfield.
resetting in Homer 1 is bad. Greeny gonna get the vent at the end of the mission? Probably needs it. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure.
Bonfire.
Yeah, he got the strat, and I didn't look at the segment timer for the sports car split. I'm curious if it was fast. It looked like it was pretty smooth.
How unproductive.
That was pretty cool. But Bart's still missing, and I'm no closer to finding him.
Perhaps you should consult Professor Brink at the observatory. He seems to know everything. Except why I ever came to this jerk Waterberg. Get out of the way!
Thank goodness for seatbelts.
I make
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. I guess it does make it a little more detailed if you add in that he missed the cutscene. But like,
I
either
don't
way,
know.
they're both at the same times out of the level. I don't think it makes
Yeah.
a difference.
I prefer this just because it tells me exactly like what they were, not having to make me do maths.
True. Yeah, this does look cleaner. It's just preference. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters.
So hungry.
And Critch getting in the fish van on
look-
200 FPS, which I believe is a mistake, but maybe I'm just bad at it. Gets over it with ease, and he gets the wasp.
Looks like it was like a 135 split for a sports car.
Not terrible. I find that the fish fan, it's probably just my approach, but on 200 or high FPS, it takes a bounce off the rocks and doesn't always go over them. Probably just me being bad. I don't like the fish fan though, because it's slow. But I guess makes getting the coins free and it doesn't really matter. Greeny onto bonfire. Makes it look easy. No traffic in the way, which is usually the case when it's missed
I hope these are
at this
recyclable.
level.
This level, they usually really good to handling it, even with
Even with the
yeah.
the traffic, I agree. Sometimes you do get that ute or the fish fan that spawns and turns right in front of him and blocks him, and there's nothing you can do. But I agree, for the most part, the traffic is manageable.
Usually you just lose a couple of seconds, like manipulating him more,
What's going on in this
and it's
town?
just a little slower if there's a certain traffic spawn,
Excuse
but
Yeah. Critch with the 157
You have a gift
hellfish.
for speed.
Very nice.
Lisa Simpson at your service.
Nothing particularly really fast about it, but nothing went wrong at all. Got the wasp fast, you got all three of the strats fast. Sub 2. And oh no, we gotta zoom here to catch up to Snake and not fail. The bar is gonna get really tight around here. This is gonna be close.
Showing them what for.
I hope those were recyclable.
Think he's fine because he crashed? Yeah.
Strike 2. Running over an elderly person without a license.
Barely gets the minute too. The fact that he made up that much ground and still got the minute.
that was so long for a minute. That would have been such a late drop.
Yeah, he almost needed to do it too.
I hope no one saw that.
Watch out!
He made up a lot of ground there. I'm surprised. I thought if Snake hadn't crashed to the stairs, it would have been close to a fail.
You're
But he
just lucky I can't
got the
remember
manip out of it.
faces.
That's yeah, okay. Anyways, I'm not sure how the first sit-in went for Greeny. I assume it went well because it's pretty free.
And
Easy as pie. The number, that is.
On to the second.
Could you come get... Chief Wiggum... Hello, Springfield.
Just doesn't turn around. It looked like it was kind of gonna work for a second, but didn't.
Oh,
This
this
sit-in
is
not getting stratted is like the most infuriating thing for me. It's the second sedan.
I'd argue that
Sometimes
second sedan is the most infuriating thing in Lisa.
it's just like hitting a brick wall when it doesn't work sometimes. It just stops and drives away. It's like, oh, well, I guess.
Watch out for nets.
Like
20
in
seconds.
general.
Oh
there's
no,
nothing else-
Greeny.
Oh no.
Greeny is not happy. This is like the worst that can happen with the third sedan. Gonna push it into the boat, which should maybe get it one hit. We could back up, I guess.
229.
Hate to see it.
This just isn't a run for Greeny.
Critch is about 2.5 minutes in the lead now, I think. Just like that, after 5 or 6 splits.
Savor your freedom, my cold-blooded friends.
And with the nature of this game, and with it being this early,
Now maybe that
Hmm.
two-bit Ahab
Greeny
knows
could catch
what
up
he knows.
5 or 10 seconds here and there,
I need a
and make it kind of close towards the end. But need Critch to start missing some strats as well.
Let's just do this
Oh.
thing.
Using
Critch is going
Quindy
into it
cam.
knowing,
gets a good
Time to
drop.
move.
nobody wants to lose
There
to
goes
Greeny.
my college money. I seem to be stranded here. Can you help
Critch
us,
getting
Mr.
the new limo. Very nice, very nice.
Can you please
Quimby, he
pick
was
me up?
using your camera.
Oh, is that the Mayor Quimby of Quimby Cam fame?
Oh no,
Critch
Critch.
not getting bow jump. Just gonna
Go for
go
a
for it
round
again.
2. Yeah. You get it again. It's like not that much slower than taking the shortcut. And you get the coins still. I agree with it.
And he needed the coins.
Yeah, maybe the wasp. No wasp.
If he didn't get the boxes, he wouldn't have had 500 coins leaving Lisa, and that's
The number, that is.
like, I don't want to say bad, but
Pull it up.
it's bad.
Greeny, oh no. Come on, man.
Oh man.
Get the fish, man.
Ice your wounds.
33 Lisa.
Critch. I don't know if he reset early because he thought he was gonna fail that, or
I think
I know
so.
what just happened.
I think he looked at his bar, wasn't confident, and just decided to reset.
I-
Reset
yeah.
his car.
Fair enough.
Chief win.
I think he started going into neighbors too early almost and didn't wait long enough, so he just opted to play it extra safe and reset rather than hitting the brakes in case he like drifted into the too far away from Wiggum.
And not getting donor fire, and this isn't the best backup that I've seen.
Got a
Traffic is not playing ball.
oh no, got a big raid from Liquid. A bunch of smiley faces. Thanks so much. Welcome to this race.
Wildly
Critch
accelerated.
is in the lead, as you can see, by about 2.5 minutes.
Stick to the
Struggling with 4-1.
And
Gets the last drop. Nice.
Greeny is
Why do you
having a
think
bit
this
of
is
a.
not-
cry for a
It
big
might work,
Did I win?
but I don't think this works. No.
Excuse. I'll do my best.
Bit unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Oh no. Oh, he might have saved that one a little bit.
I am so embarrassed. I need some.
It's half the damage. Gets a little more.
It's determined.
He's too far to the left now. Oh wait, the plow, the plow king. Okay, no.
Ah, he gave up. Ah, boo.
No,
He's
he's
restarting.
come on. I mean, if he gets, oh no, okay. Maybe he just really wants to get the Shrek. Oh my god.
Oh man. Greeny has said that he is
I will,
determined to do a strat. As soon as he tries to do it, he will finish it off.
I will mention, I think this is good for Guff, if I'm not mistaken, for the tournament, because there's no scenario where he comes out with first in the group because he lost the Critch, and this is screwing his average time a lot. And he
yeah.
has the head-to-head as well, which doesn't make a big sense. Doesn't matter.
No, Guff is on 2 wins, so the only way he's not second in the group is if
Oh yeah,
Greeny
because
wins.
Greeny his second loss as well.
Yeah. Bacon is 4th in the group, Greeny would be 3rd. As things stand, whereas there would need to be a really weird. I think Critch needs to have a 141, Greeny to have a 135 for Guff to be second if Greeny wins, or Guff to win.
Guff is first seed if Greeny wins with, well, I'll stop you right there. I'm sorry.
The mad thing is, like, if you had said to me 6 months ago that in a group of Critch, Guff, Greeny, and Bacon, that Bacon would be 4th seed and Guff would be 2nd, I don't think anybody would have believed you.
Yeah. Part of that being that no one knew that Bacon was going to play on console at the time. But yeah. Nonetheless, the group on paper looks very scary. And very strange. Most of the groups kind of show like 1st seed to 4th seed in the standings, and this group currently as it sits, 4th seed is in 1st. Or 4th seed's in 1st, right? Guff's a 4th seed?
Guff's a 4th seed, but he is currently 2nd in the standings in this group. His Critch is already 1-2.
I thought that, well, they're tied for 1st, but they...
Well, Critch is a head-to-head, so he is
Oh,
first.
true, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
There's no way that Bacon won't come 4th. That's the only thing that's set in stone going into this race.
Greeny micro-grinded the... Oh, and Critch gets stuck. Uh-oh. I thought he was gonna get stuck again after that. And land in the same way. That would have been really funny.
Oh, this vehicle was little Sally Mae's school fun.
This is a little awkward. He gets it. Often go over the Tamako field, which is faster, but does give you the risk of getting hit and run at the end of the mission.
And on high FPS can mess you up a little. There's so many things in Marge where ground is so uneven that you go over in like cars like the Canonero and the Cletus truck that else it's the similar ground to Homer 1 and Homer 2. It's like the traction and stuff you get.
Oh, whoa, Critch.
Whoa! Skill abuse.
Come on, he could have bought Krusty's limo and used it.
Building. Smashy. Is this going to affect my insurance? Get your tail back here, mister.
Head of the class. I wonder if I'll get extra credit for this.
I hope there's not much more. Too slow,
Or
buddy.
old
You're too
Gil.
slow.
Give him some money to make him feel better.
I am the Lizard Queen.
Marge, Grandpa, do you...
Like,
Everyone
bruh.
better stay out of my way.
Don't think I won't sue.
Oh, that looked expensive.
Critch on to what is slowly
I don't have
becoming
to pay for
my
that.
least favorite
Too
split
fast,
in Marge.
not too slow, just right.
How could you?
Greeny almost got busted again. Yes, well, I hate the pathing of this black sedan. Don't know why he gets stuck sometimes and doesn't. I feel like other follow missions you can more or less manip them to not get stuck.
Nuts.
I'll try to, if it happens here, I'll try to point it out. But when sedan turns right at this sign for the second drop,
Move it!
Get that.
which it didn't there, it's so now I personally find it's more inclined to drive better these next couple drops. Whereas if he turns right and hits the sign, he's more inclined to take the Krusty Burger shortcut and hit a wall and go really slow and take it really wide at the bridge. Could just be me, but it's like you know he's gonna crash before he crashes, and it makes the mission frustrating from my perspective.
Just a few more. I'm gonna have to do so much babysitting to pay for that. Come back here.
And most of the follow missions in the game are manipulable to a certain extent to get the follow cars to not crash. It probably has to do with something a runner does when he does soft lock that affects his pathing. He's a little close to a 2-cycle for Critch, but the 9th drop was just early enough. I don't know if he did a manip or not.
Now where do I go?
Apo is still crying at the thought of a 2-cycle manip.
They had no chance.
Did he
against
do
my
the
intellect.
manip in his run and he got 2-cycled in?
Oh, he just decided to go full pelt.
Oh, okay. Understandable. I did that the other day and got 2-cycled for the first time in months.
Here's your...
It happens.
I hope this car doesn't stink too bad.
Apparently, he said that he always does it. He just rarely ever gets 2-cycled, so...
I mean, it
Did
is
think
rare.
it wasn't...
Oh.
Didn't think it was possible on 60. It was that rare for him.
Where to
Yeah.
next, video game?
Critch has played, like, really well so far, considering he was, like, sounding really rough beforehand. He's playing
Yeah.
quite nice.
For the last freaking...
He's gonna. I would imagine he's losing a bit of time here because he had to get out of his car for a wasp. It's gonna be like a 4-0 something. He had to get out of his car for a wasp. It's gonna be like a 4-0 something
Even so,
split.
like, he can be quite happy with what he done. Even so, like, he
Yeah,
can
no,
be
this
quite
can definitely still
happy with
PV,
what he
but
done.
it's gonna come down to the last 3
Yeah,
levels.
no,
This can definitely still PV, but it's gonna come down to the last 3
What I
levels
hear
for Critch
from
for
other
sure,
people,
especially because it is Critch. What I hear from other people, it's the late game that more inconsistent. Not his problem, but it might be his. I don't know though. That's just what I've heard. I know he conveniently pulled up the stream right as I said that. I'm pretty sure.
What caused the current time difference? Greeny is not having a good run. He missed about one cutscene skip. He didn't get off his space. He restarted limo like 7 times.
Was he echoing through Discord bombers?
I need a Long Island
He must have hit his
iced tea.
hotkey by accident to unmute.
What, do you...
That's pretty funny.
He had a bad health issue. Just generally, he hasn't been the run.
Slow and steady wins the race.
I think a 37 Lisa is worse than my PB, which
Homer's is about to get a DM from Critch after the race. Hey man, why you kick me?
I swear I used to be a better runner.
Greeny's sitting having a bit of a uh-oh at the bridge.
I need more step aerobics classes.
Uh-oh, and Greeny having another uh-oh at the bridge.
Greeny's having a lot of uh-ohs at the bridge.
Now Critch is on for what looks like a mid-50 Marge, if I were to guess right now, without doing any math whatsoever in my head, 'cause that takes effort.
Yes!
Like a mid-50 maybe? Pretty good, especially in a race.
Yeah. Pretty much just add 3 minutes to whatever. Not for me, I add 4 minutes to my time, but for most people it's just like 3. Maybe a 3 1x if they're having a bad color trucks.
Long Island iced tea. A
Oh
pull.
yeah,
I'll do my best.
52x maybe on the
Yeah,
cards here.
He's playing good, so probably a low 50, but we'll come down to the 3 trucks, especially the first one, the stinkiest of the 3. Does it perfect though. Just gonna need an extra bump or 2, but otherwise, we love to see the strat.
Arguably, I think the third truck is probably the most stinkiest for me.
Third truck, easy. But the second one's easier. That's kind of unfair. I think the problem with the third one is if you don't get the damage on them, it's hard to back it up.
Sure, the first and second you have very nice backups, the third one is...
Yeah. I can agree with that. Oh no, Critch, come on man. This guy's still PB, this is like kinda okay paced. I don't think he thinks it's PB if he's grabbing the red blazer.
Maybe he thinks it's PB, but he's just like taking pressure off by
Yeah, that is
being a little funny, you know?
pretty perfect second truck. He's memeing. Oh, he's banned for excessive memeing.
No, it's fine. In the rule book, you're allowed to meme. It does say in the runner's rule book that memeing is allowed.
It's true. He went for the second chessboard wasp, but must have forgotten what happened in 4-1, because he didn't end up getting any wasps. So that one doesn't have collision, but...
I'm not sure what went more wonky, the Canonero or the Cola truck.
I just polished that.
Textbook third truck. It's a little awkward, actually. Maybe not textbook. I don't know, that's how I like to get the strat.
With a truck like climbing up like a cat and you spinning around.
Yeah.
The bottle top.
I should pay more attention.
Aw.
You
Critch getting pushed into that invisible wall that sticks out so much at the Krusty Burger. And did he get that vent or did he miss it? It almost looked like he missed it.
Well, that scores.
He looked back for a second, but he did miss it. Okay.
You took my
Running
precious
straight
soda,
into
Marge.
Wiggle.
It's the only thing that gives me the courage to take off my shirt.
It's still almost a sub 4
You're
with
going
the
down.
Blazer
Did I win?
crashing into Wiggle.
No idea.
And I think there was one other. That wasn't too bad of a split, I guess. I said sub 4. I meant to say sub 3, but it wasn't. Sub 4 is pretty free. Full of trucks.
Clean up in aisle one.
Well, I shouldn't say that. Did I say weeks? I meant seconds. Got me.
Eyes in not sub 4 PB.
This is one weird place.
This might just be a sub 5 4-7 from Greeny. It is. Sub 5 hours, that is.
Here I come. Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior. This is not good for
So
my
this is going to
insurance.
be like a high 53 here for Greeny. Uh, Greeny is catching up. There was what,
Oh,
4 minutes
just
between them?
barely gets it. Sorry to interrupt. I think he just barely. I don't think that's enough damage, but he's gonna opt to get the vent because he needs it anyways. Okay,
G-Money,
not the
crickets.
worst. First struck.
Whoa, my giant
Hits the
gut
pole.
is slowing me down. Here we are at the destination. Oh, I am the greatest driver in all the land. Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines. Oh, never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
Critch. I mean, compared to Greeny, his coins are fine, but I think he is a little low
Just
still.
between me and you,
I
random
imagine he
object.
might go out of his way to blow up a car or two on the highway. Despawn's a sports car, which is the easiest one to blow up. Maybe not. Maybe he's not even thinking about it. Oh, Greeny. Oh no.
Greeny.
No,
That
push him from the
looked
side.
like it didn't even do any damage to him.
Yeah, because it barely. You want to push the cola truck from the back. It's just it does, unless you get like a perfect hit on it, you don't do anything. Hitting it in the side.
Oh, but it looked like it should have done at least some because you pinned it between something.
Yeah.
But it barely scratched it. It just went nah.
Here.
This is a really bad day. You better run.
Critch able to get the vent here as well, maybe?
Greeny not getting
makes
the
it-
third truck, and that's not what you want to do.
Yeah, this is not good. Critch is... Oh no, what the heck?
Pushing it into a tire fire. There was someone doing their first Honda run the other day, and they went into a tire fire with the cola truck, and it just crashed their game.
I must admit, the smell of
Oh,
fresh
no.
air is much more pleasing than the odor of
I
the
think
hot dog
because
machine.
Critch was able to get all of the coins in 5-1 safely, he has just enough
Come to Papa, random object.
so that he doesn't even need to lose time if the Wasp doesn't have collision. He might still opt to kick it anyways, but he doesn't need it now.
I make this look easy. That car belongs in the bargain bin. I have brought glory to the name of Naasaptima Petalon. Mr. Homer.
330 cola truck from Greeny. That's pretty fast.
I'm afraid.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today. I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine. 300 horses of convenient power. What in the hell were you thinking?
You almost hit a person.
Never have I seen such a fork. Quickly! Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell. Hello, famous. Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines. Oh, fathering 8 children has really hurt my stamina.
I'm scared.
Oh, I have ruined my pants for this. What in the hell were you thinking, sir?
I am so sick of this mess.
You should not have stepped in front of my car.
Greeny,
What
not.
in the hell were you
What
thinking?
happened to Greeny? It's like 20 seconds behind where you want to be starting the mission. Critch gonna have to hurry here.
Chris
Fine.
runs. What?
I said crisp runs.
A crisp. Oh, okay.
Crisp. I said crisp, which isn't right either.
Crisp. Gary Lineker.
Chris?
This is not good for my
Wait,
insurance.
Chris? Critch going for both the sit and rotate ones? Did he get the second one?
No.
Chat was distracting me. He did not. At least he got the one. So could be many or bless you. They could make many warp and try to get Gazebo and the Student Rotate Wasp. Or there's still the police station wasp left. So we might see no main menu warp and getting 2 and 5-6. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
Is bless you like a it's like a common courtesy thing to say, or is it actual? Is there like religious meaning behind that? That's kind of a weird topic to bring up.
It came from around the time of a plague, I believe its origins.
Yeah.
It was a case of asking someone because they thought that the sneezing was a sign that you had the plague. It turns out, like,
Okay.
obviously they were wrong, but
I believe at this point it's just a common courtesy to say it.
yeah, at
Let's
this point
talk
it is,
about
but
religion on Speed Sims.
it
Let's
comes
not.
from
I regret bringing it up
from the time of the plague. And
Makes sense.
has just come into our common language and just something that is
What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
I'd say that's more like historical than political here.
Yeah, I would agree.
Religious, it's more like history.
I was
of,
kind of,
like,
I was more or
races.
less asking the history of the word,
Give me a
but
minute.
the way I worded it, and asked what the religious history of it was, because I already knew there was some religious history behind the word. Okay, get it right, guys. Know the
Chris?
context. Chris,
Tell me, Chris.
Oh, I should sleep more.
I'm never commentating again.
My cardio is shot.
And one commentary with me and it's over.
My giant gun.
Just chat, man. They always bully me.
Oh, fathering 8 children has really hurt my stamina.
Commentators are volunteers.
Hurry up or my
Don't get
arranged
treated
wife
like a
will chastise
volunteer.
me. Whee!
Greeny is having a not good baby van.
Oh, I
Some
don't
would
want to
even
say.
a bad baby
I
van.
am a lead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I don't want to say bad. I want to say the opposite of good.
But that would be lying.
I mean, it is the opposite of good. It's definitely not good. Although, it's still going to be a 1x with... For a backup like that, you'd expect it to be worse. It's going to be a 1-2x now because he went for the boxes, but, you know. Wasp was right there.
He could have gotten.
Smiles on such
Yeah, we
behavior.
could have had to use CPS check.
He could also get it in his car.
Ah, no.
I am having so much
That would be
fun.
faster though.
Clean up in aisle 1. 300 horses of
Well,
convenient
now
power.
that you did the pity story, Potato, all the people in chat, you know, giving you
No,
adoration.
they're just saying it to be nice. No, chat hates me. It's confirmed.
empty.
I mean,
If the
someone did
victim
come
of
up with
chicanery
Pog
was-
Tato. And, you know.
Oh, that was pretty good.
And now Critch going on to
Hopefully my
a
store will
truck.
not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today. Thank you for not dodging.
Sweet acceleration. I am going to mess you up.
Greeny's hit and run meter is high. He's fine. Uh-oh.
Bodacious.
Your failure shames you. Yes, you.
Awesome to the
He's
max.
Here
fine.
we are at the destination.
It's not like there's a crash in this mission anyways.
Hey,
It's
that's
fake.
totally
It doesn't
not supposed
exist,
to
so...
happen. Hasta la
Critch gets
vista,
the strat.
He's still waiting. He's still waiting. Just like we're all waiting to see if the crash is real,
Hey,
Greeny's
that's
waiting.
totally not supposed
Greeny's
to
got a
happen.
strat of his own here. What is happening?
I don't
The
know.
shade is somewhat confusing.
Okay. Slight detour from the high.
Intimately
Slight delay.
wanted to, you know.
Wiggum had to
avoid-
issue a ticket to those cars. They were not driving in a safe manner. They were breaking the law.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Let's go,
These
Ganesh.
unlock many secrets. What
Love
possible
a bit of
service
Ganesh
could this be
action.
to the community?
Shut up and take us back to the hideout. I mean, charity place. Yeah, mindless destruction.
This is just between me and you.
Greeny's
random
starting
object.
the longest mission in the game without a cutscene, pretty much. The longest mission of just gameplay
Just between
in
me
the
and
run,
you,
I
random
believe.
object.
Because Wolf's is longer but has a cutscene. And Critch is
I've
about
really
to be
got
starting
learn to
Curator.
enjoy my parole more often.
Nice try, foolish driver.
Greeny with
This
the
town is going to pay for this.
If you do not,
interesting start.
thank you. Come again.
Critch saving the game in case it crashes.
Fine by me.
Oh, it's in case he misses Apu cutscene
Last
skip.
time I left this store, hoodlums put
Can you do
pornography in the
that?
bridal magazine.
Yeah.
Can you just do Curator again?
Mine.
Yeah.
All mine.
That's
Just all-
so smart.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, oh F4 and just do it again.
That's so smart.
It's run
That's
legal as
hilarious.
well. It's ASM
Why
legal.
have I never thought of that?
I think it
Well,
was
yeah, it's
Caleb.
legal. It makes sense.
Caleb
not like
did
the-
it in his run.
It's not like you get any really advantage of it other than if you screw up.
This is not good for my
Yeah,
insurance.
Caleb did it versus Duckbook.
Did he fail the cutscene?
Seems
skip?
such a poor weedy
He did.
disgrace. Jeez, crickets.
Time to lay some rubber down.
Just loaded it back up. We won.
Oh yeah, baby. Bring it on. Give it up for America's
Gonna
best
mash.
boy.
And he gets it.
Ah, it was
Let's
pointless
go.
him doing that. Boo.
Apu.
I think he was gonna miss it, but then he saw Falco's message in chat and thought to himself, "Why didn't I think of that?" And just got the cutscene skip. That has to be it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it has to be it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't do it. My butt hurts.
Coins are good.
Hey, careful.
That is good. Doesn't even need to get the box on the pier, but he still might. He's kind of fast. And easier to get in 6-1.
That was totally awesome.
I don't know if he mentioned anything about his FPS before the race. I think it was a safe assumption by the commentator to put 200. I didn't know he was playing on 210.
Hey, no fair, dude.
It says it's actually 200 in the top left. It's just really, really blurry.
Are you even watching the road?
Oops.
Yeah, that was awesome.
This sucks.
Bogus. Ooh, that must have hurt.
I do want to point out, it is stated in the rules that if you have anything blocking in the rules for the tournament, that you're not supposed to have anything blocking any sort of gameplay. So does that mean that we're gonna ban fraps from the tournament? Because it does fit the definition of that rule in blocking gameplay.
You got it.
I read that in the rules the other day and instantly thought, what about fraps?
Okay,
I don't
let
think
me
people
get
care that
my
much.
magnifying glass out just to look at that top corner just to see if there's anything that
Just
it was
disqualified
pixels.
from the tournament and playing
Yeah.
with craps. I can't. Why do I commentate? I commentate right after waking up and say things that are stupid. Chat makes fun of me and repeat.
It's alright, imagine doing 3 2% runs and then
Jump to
commentating.
light speed.
True.
It's doing my strat, let's go.
Safe and sound. I should do that more often.
Greeny onto armor truck. If the way he's been playing is any indication of if he's gonna get the strat or not, I would guess he's gonna miss it, but I'd like to see him get it. Greeny's, it's not like he's bad at the strat or
My
anything.
butt hurts.
Good runner, he should get it. Potato, how do wasp work? No.
Woo, nice one. Whoa, wicked.
Looks fine.
Don't have a
Pushing
cow,
him.
man.
Car got in the way a bit, but is it gonna turn?
Banana game.
It might turn out of that. It's kind of stuck.
Oh,
Oh,
Bart Simpson at
yay.
your service.
Free coins. Can you explain Homer 1 wasps? I already tried.
and just go back into a VOD, he did.
I already tried.
He did a good job, he did a good job.
Whoa, wicked.
Oh,
That didn't break my
Frank,
memory
giving him a
card.
bump.
I didn't do it.
Making sure he drives nice
Critch
and
is
straight.
nowhere near PB base, unfortunately. He's like a minute and a half behind.
Woo, nice one.
I mean, theoretically it's possible at this level to get sub 20 endgame, but probably not gonna happen. Especially without having like really good coins and things going right. You need like a 10-10 part 2 and like a 950 Homer 2 or something kind of like that. Which is very hard to do.
Possible, but I don't.
Greeny not saving the game before Curator. Risky.
He is, but I went to SRC and checked his run, and he had a 103, like 19 in PB.
Whoa, got it.
That's how I got the like minute and a half difference.
Cowabunga, dude. This is gonna hurt.
Doing my research.
Greeny's Curator looking exactly like Critch's. Greeny's got out of the strat a little bit more, and he's gonna alt tab. 2, 3, 4, 5.
No problemo.
Let's go. Critch onto Duff Truck. If what you're saying is true about him having a like a low 103, he has a lot of time saving late game in those last two levels. His 103 is pretty good.
Easy peasy. All right, that was so cool.
And he has like 10:50, I think, part 2, I think I saw, and then Helmet 2 loses like 30 seconds in 7.3. I don't think he got 7.2 in PB. 10:59 part 2, and then
Gonna be forced to go for the backup and drifted out a little bit or took the turn a little too slow. Either or. Going to the dump truck. So he played it safe and pushed him straight into the backup. Didn't do any initial bumps. Find a lot of runners are tempted to bump the duff truck while pushing him into the backup, but it really makes it inconsistent. Better off just doing what he did there and pushing slowly and straight.
Principal Skip. You got it. My dad'll pay for all the damages.
Let's go, kicking Kearney closer to Barney.
I'll educate you a new one.
Top level strat.
I do not do it, and I am not a top level runner, so I think that's, you know,
Point proven, yeah.
Take that.
It's time
actually
for some
factual. And Greeny trying this strat here.
It's not
Greeny
gonna work.
trying this strat here.
It's not gonna work. Critch with a bit of a slow FMJ, but gets the strat. That's good.
Getting this strat.
Greeny going for the car bomb. If he gets some weird collision from the crusty limo here, which is unlikely because he's on 150, could blow up the car. He took it nice and slow.
I don't remember these being here before. That was totally awesome.
It's just a little slow on the log cycle. Not a big deal. Find personally, if you're late on that one, it makes hitting the same log on the way back right here more inclined to happen, but it could just be the way the cycle is. It's like right in his face. Yeah. See the way the timing works. If you're late on that cycle, you're probably gonna land right on the log.
Woo, nice one.
Maybe it's just me. It did happen there though. Greeny onto the most exciting mission in the whole run.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Oh, Critch, what the heck? Poor Krusty's knees.
Oh man, I just remember, was it Joel last year who always kicked NPCs?
Yeah, because it was bindings, or like the enter was kick or something like that.
Yeah. Most randomest thing, like every NPC would just get kicked.
Critch on to save like maybe 5 or 10 seconds in part 2. Probably would have been more and FMJ and Duff Truck went a little smoother.
Oh, I shouldn't enjoy this so much.
Could be a 125 though.
I think he's around 90 seconds behind PB.
Hey, what's up with
But
that?
it's the same time in part 2, I think, as long as split goes okay.
What, kid? I almost spilled my sundae. Hey!
Watch it.
Don't!
Just played pretty good.
Let's see you do better.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Let's run
Oh yeah.
I don't think anybody expected Critch to play to a top level after celebrating the Ukraine versus England game last night.
Sweet.
8 paused it, so I'm pretty sure he actually lost 2 seconds to part 2. Doesn't really matter though. Gets all 3 cutscene skips. Love to see it.
Later, skip. Let's see, I need something to board up the window. I know! Boards!
Only Critch is 9 for 9 for cut-to skips. It's on 200 FPS is quite impressive.
Them's our sleeping on boards. Oh, guess I'll have to use a hog for a pillow now.
Mo?
Greeny looks like he's gonna get the strap. He does.
This car sure can take a beating.
There's only one more race of the group stages, so which is going to be tomorrow between Sid and Ask JT.
I am too smart.
Quite
Be a good one.
I mean,
what to play for. The winner is third seed, the loser is fourth seed, and that really matters, like, because fourth seed you have to play an extra match.
Let's do this thing.
This is true.
I'm a lean, mean,
It makes winning the tournament all that much closer. Winning your group matches. Forehead. Except, kind of, sort of. I don't know.
nothing less.
I don't really know how it all works. I just know you want to win and not lose your matches to win the
My
tournament.
brace is tickling my feet.
Greeny getting, you know, a solid from Jada.
Yeah, pretty okay. It's the wall. Bad wall RNG.
I mean, it wasn't quite a 35, but it was a 38, so.
Does Critch do resets? No, he does that. You know,
Yes, yeet.
he has time then. A little more time on the follow mission bar thing to do the yeet. Looks good. We got the distance to the left and the height. Very nice.
This saves quite a bit of time to his PB.
Power plant, and I'm bored of this
Pretty good
level.
split time
Turn your
too
back.
for doing out of bounds. Pretty sure 150,
Piece of cake.
like having to reset your car and all and being far away from the alien car is pretty good. Critch is on pace for a really, really high 125 or 126. He's on pace to bop Greeny.
Yeah, and Greeny is on pace to
Nice alien craft. Now to
get
just get out of the path
a
of the
1-3x.
tractor beam. Oh, it sucks.
Until he starts doing zombie car again. I mean,
Greeny is on
what?
pace for a 1-4x.
Black car driving okay.
Oh, jump. Nice. And I still need Krusty Lou. Probably. You could get away with skipping it.
Yeah, Critch
It's
gonna be
crashing
within a
time.
minute of his PB as long as everything goes okay, and that really respectable.
Did he do that
Let's
thing
do
where
this thing.
I saw Gordo doing this the other day and tried it in my most recent Homer 2 IL. Doesn't look like he did it. Where you get 7-2 out of bounds and then immediately at the start of 7-3 turn left and load the area in so you don't have to do it here. And it looks and feels a lot faster.
It kind of looks and feels more natural as well.
Yeah, because you start 7-3 a lot closer to like where the trigger is, but I don't know. I believe Derek did come up with that. I saw it from Gordo doing it the other day, but I recall something like that in strat discussions. It saves a little bit of time. Hey. We already established it was you, okay?
Having chest pain.
Chad, what, it was Quimby he found it?
Bruh. Critch haven't. Oh no, Critch! Critch!
Oh.
Kick! Critch!
Heck.
Let's go!
I'm so talented and good looking.
Oh man.
Sweet. When this is over,
It
I'll
happens
hit
to the best of us. I've seen that happen like 4 times ever. It's really
Wow, I need
funny.
a disco nap.
It's exactly 5 minutes between them, and honestly, like, Critch could do 767 inbounds and still bring it home.
It's a good spawn.
I'm a lean, mean,
Not doing the
speed
Taz
thingy.
park strat.
It warps you on top of Greg.
Oh man, my car is gone, and the ashtray was full of.
Wow.
Let's do this
Green.
thing.
I
Just
still
enough
don't think
points.
I did not deserve to not fall off there. That happened.
That was funny.
Greeny getting the coins.
You should be in Cannonball Run.
Oh.
Ooh, the
Oh,
vibration's tickling my feet.
Gets pranked by the zombie.
Oh, bombs away.
What
Oh,
a troll.
Mindless destruction.
my second favorite thing. Oh, Critch didn't get
Yeah,
yeet.
he didn't get the jump zone part of it. He's gonna have to
Chicks
line it
love
up
when
again.
I do this.
Alien car taking the long way around the shortcut too. And he's gonna miss him completely. From here, you're better off going inbound or
Sweet
resetting the mission.
acceleration.
The thing, you can get jump zone the second time around. He's going for
Oh, like,
resets.
ow.
That's actually a better backup than what I thought of. If you can get it.
Come on, suckers.
That's way too early, right? Yeah. Yeah.
He no resets. Resets is a good backup, but he. I don't know how much he does resets. I know he used to, but does he still have that muscle memory? It doesn't
Hasta la
look like
vista,
it.
suckers.
Surely you try it one more time, and if you can't get for a reset, you just go.
He has enough
Chicks
time.
love it
He's
when I do
fine.
this.
He has enough time, but if he tried it again, he wouldn't have had enough time, really.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm a lean, mean, speed
He's
thingy.
fine. If he has to go in bounds here, he might not have enough time.
No, inbounds now is like.
Let's go.
Better not have
Let's
scratched
go.
my car.
Super speed. It looks like it. Tried. I don't think he got it. It didn't look like the left wheel was low enough. Yeah, he's just cruising. Doing a wheelie. Into the beam.
Greeny trying to get up,
Up.
and away.
Up.
Okay, that's a lot. Where'd you get that piece of cake?
Up.
Okay. Ooh, the vibration tickling my feet. Way to ignore the
Up.
speed limit.
Up. No. Up. Yay.
Critch is finishing his run. This is gonna be like a 127 now.
Yeah.
Move it! I'm not dead yet.
Maybe. Yeah. I think that 7.6 was. I lost like a minute to his best or more.
I messed myself. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going
Oh, the poor
And-
witch into the fire. She
He
burns.
got,
Work the pedals and you steer.
he got stuck.
Please
Oh
come
no,
back, I'm so
Critch
lonely.
to the hearse.
Having the wreckage.
Hey, Dad, you stupid
Oh.
Kaiser! Ow, my neck! I'll tear you a new corn shoot.
Oh, a couple close calls. Greeny going
Oh.
for the zombie car.
I hope everyone's got
According
some
to-
popcorn. We're gonna be here for a while.
According to Greeny, 7-4 is absolutely free.
Now that's driving.
And he gets it. Let's go.
Let's go for redemption arc.
How about them apples? Oh, did I do something wrong? Take that.
Can he get 7-5?
This is the hard one.
Look at me, I'm free as a bird.
I do like the way I've seen Greeny line up 7-5 in the
And
past,
for
although it hasn't
it
maybe
is
worked.
With a 1:27:12. Let's go.
GG.
GG.
I do like the way Greeny lines up 7-5, although we haven't really seen it work all that well in the tournament. But the way that resetting the car and being at the right angle,
Nuclear death
kind of,
row
I think it's a
Wrigley
legit
Space
strat.
Pods. Imagine
Greeny
that
can
scares
still
the
win this if he
barbecue
finishes the
away.
tournament in
Don't
2.
very-
What? Oh, shoot.
Oh, cut your finger off.
GG.
So close.
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Dad, I'm
Not
really
gonna
proud
work.
of you for rescuing us all from that
So I
alien
think-
invasion.
From what I've
That
seen
really
other people
happened?
do the
I thought
tournament,
it was a
you
bad
want to
dream
get
after
on the
eating
wall
too
at the
many raw
angle
hot
and
dogs.
then
No,
either you can
you're
start
the
climbing it
town hero.
or you want to like realign.
And
And
your
I've seen
babysitters?
some other people
that
like
real or
let
a
the
hot
cars
dog dream?
slide down the wall a little bit before climbing up, but that was pretty fast.
And-
He just like
Redemption arc
zoomed right up the wall.
Oh, those
is
fans.
complete. He said he was good at it, and it was just tilt. And he is
Second try, still basically breaks even with traffic car out of bounds going pretty well.
Did we go to
And that's
Earth
assuming
heaven when we
traffic car out
died?
of bounds
At least
actually
we don't
goes
have
well.
to sit through the stupid video game credits. No!
Lambton getting some points.
Greeny. Why? You could have just okay. Master of 7-6.
So he has done a redemption arc of 7-5, but can he do a redemption arc of 7-6?
And perfect.
Oh, he's gonna call
Goodness.
some time back on Critch here.
This could be close.
Could be close. You never know.
If he gets a negative 3-minute 7-7.
You know what? He got 7-5 and 7-6. Pretty good. I think we should just give him a win for this.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Fine with me. Pretty sure Critch had already won. I think you're right, catch up.
You should be in
Don't know for
Cannonball
sure
Run.
though until the race is over.
I feel bad. Where'd you get that?
It's too early to call. We don't want to, you know, assume anything. Maybe he's in real time when he's got like 5 minutes of loads. You never know.
Critch could have been hiding the fact that he was using modifications to his game files this whole time and was cheating. And he could be waiting till the end of the race to reveal it.
Yeah.
That is a possibility.
Story begins
And of course, we have that contentious issue about him using fraps in it.
Oh yes, it does block gameplay, which is against the tournament rules. We're gonna have to bring that one up. Critch might be receiving a DM from Critch if the tournament race is over.
Didn't think the old man had it in him, did you? All right,
Freaky.
I'll wet the pedals and you steer. Please come back, I'm so lonely.
That was kind of frisky from Greeny.
I'll tear you a new corn shoot. Whoa, that adrenaline made me feel alive again. Where am I gonna put all these? Ooh, the vibrations tickling my feet. Let's make the scene. Come on, suckers. Whee!
And Greeny is going to finish with a time.
Oh,
What?
Oh, I'm going to a better place.
31.
Driving is adequate, but lacks passion.
132.
Oh. 132? 132! Let's go. GG.
GG.
Hooray.
GG to Greeky. GG to Greeky. If runners would like to join the VC.
Hello. I thought I had my mic plugged in.
Hello.
Bloody
Hello.
phone booth. If I kept calling, it was gonna work, right?
Congratulations to Critch with a 127-12 and a win.
Thank you.
Yeah, GG's Critch.
Little
GG.
Potato did see something which is a bit sus.
Oh yes. So I noticed the other day in our tournament document, it says you're not allowed to have anything on screen blocking gameplay. Now I noticed some runners, including yourself this tournament, use a program called Fraps. I don't know. This run should be allowed.
To sack him. Give him a penalty.
Yeah,
I reckon
let's
that
give
should be
a
a half a second
20
penalty.
29, like 49, like 5-minute 49 penalty ish.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sounds
Yeah,
about right.
that sounds fair.
Saved by the bell, I think.
Look,
I mean,
Greeny.
after I missed cutscene, I didn't want to play. So
Yeah, I was gonna mention after part 1, it appeared your motivation to go fast started to dwindle.
my thought was, if I only need a 136 basically, otherwise like I'm pretty much locked in my seed, so I might as well pretend to buy B sharps. I might as well
Okay.
watch Wiggum drive into a car for 20 seconds.
Well, there's something else that happened that you just sat there and watched for a second near the end. I forget what it was. It was really funny. Oh, with the zombie car. That was so funny. You got
me out of the car.
got back in, and then he blocked you, so you jumped around him and then warped back in the car again. That was funny. And then Critch had some issues with the climb as well. That was also really funny.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to restart mission for a second there, so I just kept kicking.
I could sense the panic of starting to sit in. You got out of it.
Yeah.
I closed my my splits after missing that one cutscene, so I had no idea what pace I was on. I thought I was sub 136. So
it was
anything good in this run, like.
Critch was
Oh boy,
well until
16-minute ARPU. We love a 16-minute ARPU. A 13-29 Lisa. Oh boy.
Yeah.
No, this.
Right, you were playing
Yes.
quite well for the first half. Few
Yeah.
mistakes crept into the second half, but you definitely like performed fairly well.
Yeah. First half was really good. Marge was a bit rubbish. Apu was okay. Part 2 was okay. And then Homer 2, obviously 7-6 was a bit bad. I think my general driving was really shit that run. Like, I crashed into a lot of things that I shouldn't have done. I don't know whether that's just me being like tired or hungover from yesterday. But yeah, just I crashed into a lot of shit that I don't usually do. But I'm really happy with that run. I got the win. 127. Probably should have been a 126. But
Yeah, it should have been a 126,
Mm.
maybe even a 125 you were on pace for at one point.
Yeah.
Like going into Homer 2, you could have 125 did
25,
just
yeah.
about, but
yeah, I mean, after I got
Yeah.
72 out of bounds, I probably should have got a 125 given the pace I was on. But you know, oh well.
happens. But
Yeah.
no, you pulled home the dub. Greeny couldn't revenge Ukraine.
Yo, that 7-5 zombie car.
Yeah, how
What
do
was
you
good.
feel being able to
Second
redeem
try.
yourself?
It was second try. It was still a 105 split, which is
Yeah.
fast.
I didn't mention it's like that's like a good traffic car split. So it's basic. It's worth it because you did 7-4. That was
Yeah.
fast.
Looking at the
is that-
stream now, we can confirm Greeny is not second in the group.
Nah, but that means diverse Sims, which is going to be fun. Probably.
You know,
Nice.
big props to Guff. He punched above his weight really well.
Yeah. GG
Yup,
Shoe
yeah.
Guff. I know you're restreaming, so.
Yeah, GG girl. I just had a brief.
Bakerman is fourth. You can
I
look on their standings.
Yeah.
I just need to learn how to play on Sweet Simpsons. To put it simply.
Yeah. I'm glad that I've got like my consistency down on Sweet Simpsons. Like if this was like Critch last year, I would have been getting like 131s, 133s, you know. But I'm glad that I can consistently get 127s and 128s now, which is really good. But yeah, I've just had a brief look at like the projected knockouts. I think I'm on the better half of the draw, given that who's on my side of the draw. I don't know if it's been updated
Whoa.
yet, but it looks pretty good.
It might not be with your most recent one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe. It looks about right though.
I'll look now if
Yeah.
they've added the thing in. If not, I can add your time in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
Yeah.
should. Bracket's gonna be fun.
Yeah, bracket should be fun. I'm not really scared of anyone on my side of the draw. I really don't want to get Gordo like on my side of the draw. Like Gordo's like someone like I can just completely fear. But like anyone but Gordo, like I feel like I've got a fighting chance against. So
When I sign up for the tournament, that I'm looking forward to joining group stages. When is it?
Alright,
Add
yeah,
to-
it's
to add
all
to what,
updated. So
yeah.
To add to what Critch said, I think Gordo is definitely probably the scariest in this tournament. I think the three people I don't want to go up against early in the tournament are probably, and if I'm forgetting someone, I probably am, and I'm sorry, but probably Gordo, Derek, and Smith. All three of
Forgetting
them,
No, I
especially in the
take
Speed Simpsons.
You're forgetting
Quimby,
Beepo.
Nah.
Quimby, that guy sucks.
Quimby's
That guy
Quimby's
sucks.
not PBing. Quimby vs Bam round 1.
And you're forgetting Beepo. Beepo,
Beepo's
Beepo
also,
is
yeah.
100%.
Beepo's
Like
dark
he's
horse.
very, very consistent. Like his
I-
one
Yeah.
time-
Some
I
of these
just-
matchups.
I just think
Like,
with the record last
Spruce
year
Caleb?
and consistency and both being really good runners, on top of Gordo having a 123 and having insane times in the tournament.
Yeah.
I still stand by those three being the scariest for me.
Considering Vapo didn't play for so long, come back and they've got 3 126s if he didn't get 2 cycled. It is pretty like consistency. Like you have to play
Yeah.
to your top level or he will just beat you.
Yeah,
So-
I'm so glad that Vapo was on the other side of the draw than me. I really didn't want to face Vapo at any point early.
Well, the predictions are gonna be really fucked. Like you can easily like between just Tim's and I, you can pick anyone. Pretty
Yeah,
much
literally.
50-50.
Yeah, literally, there are like some really good matchups coming up on Speed Simpsons.
I think Sid Lampton is a matchup that's gonna happen. If
Finn, Ben,
Yeah,
Um,
Spruce,
Even-
Caleb's could be a good matchup first round.
even top hat cricket.
Top hat
That
Cricket
would be a
could
good match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that is, of course, there is one race left, so it could get all shuffled around. But
Well, the lower bracket. Oh yeah, it could. Yeah, it's. If Sid wins or the times change dramatically, it will.
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
yeah,
It
so
is-
And-
last
Yeah,
race is
tomorrow.
like when?
Tomorrow
Tomorrow.
at half
At-
8.
Yeah,
half
half
8?
8, I think.
Yeah.
8:30 p.m. BST. Tune in, and then we'll see the bracket as well.
Yeah,
That time.
yeah, should be good. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to thank Potato for commentating. Cheers, Axe, for commentating. Cheers, Guff, for restreaming.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah. Thanks,
Guff,
Guff.
for a restream.
Cheers to
And the
everyone involved.
runners for the good race.
Is there anybody online that we can raid?
Are we
Uh,
Oh.
forgetting to thank anyone again? Marie.
thanks,
Thank you, chat.
The viewers.
Thank
Thank you to the viewers.
thank the chat.
I think, yeah.
Any just
Yeah.
random people you want to thank. I won't this time. But
I want to
anyone
thank
and
Gordon Ramsay.
there we go.
Also want to thank
Speed Simpsons is live. We should raid them.
Goron Pandev as well.
There's a new guy running ASM. We should probably go raid that guy. He'll probably be like, "Oh my god!"
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, we're gonna go raid this guy. Come join us. Make his day.
Yay.
All right. Catch you later, guys.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye. Good friends. Goodbye.
We gotta play the outro for the race.